Greetings, my name is Emmanuel Piamara, commonly called Destiny. I'm your presenter and your host for today. Welcome to MITV. Um, in my midst, we do have a great man, a gentleman. He will introduce himself. Your name, sir?
I am Joseph Saidu Dumbuya, Departmental President of the Department of Information Studies and Knowledge Management. I came from the northern part, Kaine District. Yeah.
That's great. What first pushed you for you to take the step?
No,
Something must compel you, something must push you, something must give you the desire for you to go in for this position.
yeah, leadership is very important. It shows the difference among others. So within the department,
Mr. Dumbuya, what are you doing for your living?
so I'm a student, but equally I'm working at the registry, the student section, helping them carrying out their administrative activities. I've helped a whole lot of students there. I managed to sustain on a daily basis.
Um, what first pushed you to step into leadership back in 2022 as student coordinator? What is the passion, the challenge, and something that you felt to do?
Yeah, like our department, they did a transition from one curriculum to the other. So that transition has a whole lot of challenges that it brought to us. So as a student there, I decided to stand tall to try to fight those challenges because our department was not recognized on campus, talk less of off campus. So I decided to discuss with my colleagues to bring ideas together to see how best we can champion these or to vanquish these challenges in the department. So since then, I took the front role. I did all I could, and now the department, I would say it has some amount of recognition on campus. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Before the transition, what position were you holding onto?
I was the Secretary General and Coordinator of the department. That was given to me because of my hard work.
Wow.
The way they see I was doing things, they thought it fit that if I hold that kind of position, it will give me more speed to do more things. And it did. I did all I could. I achieved a whole lot of things. I supported two executive in 2022, 2023 academic year, the 2020 and 2024 academic year. I supported the president and they know the work that I did. It was amazing.
Wow, it's really amazing indeed. Wow, it means it doesn't happen overnight. Your hard work and efforts that bring you this far for you to become the president of this prestigious department.
Yeah.
Um, that's great. Okay, from the secretary general to now executive president, how will you describe this journey?
The journey has not been easy. There are challenges that we face along the way. But I would say I have the mentality of resilience. I don't believe in giving up, irrespective of the fact that the challenges are there. I believe in pushing and pressing corners where I believe that people will give me the support I need for us to achieve a goal.
Hmm, brilliant, that's good. Um, as the president, what's one unforgettable experience you had as a student leader so far?
Oh, that one. It was the time when we were coordinating students to contribute money for the development of a signpost for our department because we are working towards the recognition of the department on campus. But a whole lot of those who were supposed to contribute, they didn't show up. So as the leader, I decided to foot in. I stepped in and I did all that was necessary. I ensured that I printed the signpost. I designed it. That is one of my skills. I am a
Wow.
graphic designer. I designed it and I took it to the printing press. They printed it out and I came with it. I presented it as though we all did it together. I didn't present it as though
They
I
are
was
complete
the one
teamwork.
who did it.
A
Yeah.
great leader indeed. So leadership can be tough though. All this experience is tough. I know that for sure. So during that tough moment, what keep you going? What keep you motivated, grounded?
It is my belief not to give up. I told you earlier that I'm one who believes in resilience. I don't believe in giving up. The challenges are there, but if we place our focus on the challenges, we'll never grow. So, because I believe in growth, I kept on going irrespective of the challenges.
That's good. If you had the opportunity to speak to a first year student, those fresh out just from high school, you had the opportunity to speak over 1,000 of them, what would be your advice towards them?
Coming to the campus has challenges. So, as new students, I know they are prone to these challenges, they are vulnerable. So, as a leader advising these people, I will help them to place their focus on the purpose that brought them to the campus. And this campus, it is a universe. Everything is on campus. Whichever you want is on campus. So I'll pull their shoulders to the purpose that brought them to the campus, telling them that it is optional. They can choose the best and they can choose the otherwise. The otherwise is those who are on campus to place their focus on the pleasantries. The pleasantries are many. So if you are on campus and you are purposeful, then to be able to make it on campus. That is normally the advice I give to them. They need to place their focus on what brought them to campus and not on something contrary to that. With that, they'll be able to grow. That has been my advice, and it will continue to be my advice to give to them.
That's a wonderful advice. It's really great. Because there must be something that have to propel you. If you have desire, I have something. Trust me, determination is the key.
Sure,
You surely get there.
sure.
Being a leader is not really easy. What is one of your tough decisions that you take?
My toughest decision. What is that
How it
decision?
turned out to whether good was it does it go well with you or because I know however it is, people will not be pleased, will be with you, some will be against you. So what was your toughest decision that you took
Okay, one of the
being a
toughest
leader?
decisions in department. There is this challenge of we have a religious challenge. One of our brother came up with an activity which is religious related. So that activity, he was posting random update flyer about the events into the departmental forum. So a whole lot of people were running into me privately and telling me that they are not okay with the way things are going in the forum, the way how the posts are done. They are not doing it according to, and that is preventing them from accessing vital information in the forum. So, as a leader who is also a member of the other religion, I'm a Muslim, and the religion that the man was posting is a Christianity religion. So, in that regard, to take a decision like that was tough, but I had to wait until the event was done. And after the event, I decided to design rules and regulations that will eliminate religious activities in the forum, that will also eliminate business activities in the forum, and some other social activities that do not bring development to a department or activities that are not academic activities because the group is an academic forum. We are supposed to treat it as one. So all of the rules revolve around academic related activities. So anything that is related to religious, business, or other social activities were eliminated. A whole lot of my colleagues were not happy about the fact, but we discussed it and then they approved it. That I would say is one of the toughest decisions I've made.
Wow. So after that moment, you and that individual, are you still friend or
Yes, yes, yes. I did it carefully, and the decision was not liked by many, but they also could not oppose it. That did not affect the friendship. The activity that I'm telling you about, it was one that I witnessed. I opened it as a leader, even though I am not a part of the religion, but I
amazing?
went there, I started it, I gave the opening speech, and after that, we place our rules and regulation. Since then, everyone, except for the few, we are breaking the rules, but the majority are complying with the rules.
That's great.
Our friendship is there. It does not compromise our friendship in any way.
So that's great. It's a great lesson I've learned today that even though you're in a position, time will come you have to make tough decision no matter what. After that tough decision, people will like you, some will not like you, but all what you have to do is for you to maintain that friendship with them. I've learned that one. Mr. Dumbuya, after graduation, I mean life after FBC, what do you want to do? A politician, a businessman, or something else? What do you want to get into?
I have a business focus. Going to business has always been my dream, even before coming to college.
Okay.
I deem the academic journey as a pathway to the business world. Having secured this paper, I believe it will help me secure a job that will help me raise my capital to go into the business world. The business world will help me to become self-reliant, and I will not be answerable to anyone. So this is just part of my journey to the business world.
So after you have obtained your paper from this prestigious university, you are aiming to become a businessman,
Sure,
not to work in the office.
sure.
Wow. So what do you see in business?
Business, I would say, is ruling the world. All of the top billionaires in the world, they are business people. They are self-employed individuals, and it will only be business that will enable you to become self-reliant, to become self-employed. So I believe business has a very pivotal role to play.
Wow. It's having a great impact indeed. So what is your advice for those that are working in a corporate world? They just rely on salary, monthly salary. They are not into something else. So what is your advice for them?
My advice for those people is to give business a try. Business should not be looked with a closed eye. Business it is very important. Business is ruling the world, I would say. I can say that boldly anywhere. Business is ruling the world, and they should not just sit down and depend on their monthly salary. Their monthly salary will not serve them throughout the month. That I would say. But with business, I believe they will be able to change their statuses, and whichever challenge they are faced with, they'll be able to solve with business.
Who or what inspire your leadership style the most?
So the individual who inspires, I would say my lecturer, Pastor Solomon Selu.
Wow.
He has taught me not only about academic but my social life. He has impacted me a whole lot. All of the things that I'm doing presently, I'm guided by his advice, his teachings,
So it's
and a
like
whole
an
lot of
academic
things.
father to you.
Sure,
Wow,
sure.
that's great. That's
Not
great.
only in the academic field, but in the social field as well. He has guided me a whole lot.
God bless Pastor Salu. He's a great man indeed.
With
Respect to you, sir. Wow, that's great. It's amazing. At least in life one should have someone to look up to, a mentor to look up to. Um finally, our final question here would be how do you want to be remembered after your tenure of presidency?
I can be remembered by my legacy, the things that I will be leaving behind, like some of the things that I've achieved already. I decided to design a constitution that the next executive will be working with, how to go about getting a new president, how to run the affairs of the departments. All of these are captured in the constitution. The new executive that will come after me will be guided fully by the constitution. And some other projects that I've designed that we're working on, we're yet to achieve them. I'm trying all my best to achieve them, so I'll be remembered whenever someone sets eyes on those projects.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Dumbuya, for making this interview excellent, beautiful, and brilliant. It's really good. Don't forget to like, comment, and share MITV.